Everybody wants to multiply their daily output this year. The goal is straightforward: get significantly more work done without adding an extra hour. But trying to force AI into your daily routine is causing a massive problem. Instead of saving time, many professionals are actually bleeding hours trying to make these systems work. The trap usually starts with a blank chat window. Relying on a single, all-purpose chatbot feels like you're tapping into limitless potential, but it's often an illusion of efficiency. This chart shows the breakdown. In the bottom right corner, high tinkering equals low output. You waste time tweaking prompts. The alternative is a micro-stack. Instead of one generalist tool, you deploy 5 specialized nodes to eliminate specific bottlenecks. There is a trade-off here. To get that peak efficiency, you have to give up the comfort of a single login. You have to accept the initial friction of learning multiple new interfaces. To see if that friction is worth it, we need to evaluate 5 specific AI tools based entirely on the exact corporate chores they are built to eliminate. Real productivity gains come from matching specialist tools to the specific friction points you encounter every day. The first major bottleneck most of us hit is the blank page. Staring at an empty document is bad enough, but trying to engineer the perfect prompt to get an AI to write a solid first draft can take just as long. That's where a tool called AI for Work comes in. It's a prompt library built specifically to bypass the prompt writing phase entirely. Instead of typing instructions from scratch and hoping the AI understands your context, you simply select your department, like marketing or sales, and choose a highly specific pre-built framework for your exact role. With AI for Work, you input a pre-built framework, and the outcome is a targeted first draft needing minimal editing. The trade-off? Pre-built prompts force rigid frameworks, so you give up absolute creative control. If you use a standard free-form chatbot, it might give you something highly creative but completely unusable for a corporate setting. The constraints of AI for Work actually keep the output grounded. For standard corporate tasks, structured rigidity will consistently give you faster, more usable results than unconstrained creativity. The second major bottleneck is the sheer volume of reading required to stay relevant. Industry research, news updates, and competitor analysis pile up quickly. If you need active, query-based research, the specialist solution here is Perplexity. Rather than sifting through pages of search engine links and blog posts, you ask a question and it delivers an instant, synthesized answer, backed by direct source citations. Returning to the matrix, the trade-off with Perplexity is clear. You have to trust the AI's automated curation, which means you sacrifice the organic discovery of auxiliary information you normally find when manually browsing through websites. Then there is the problem of passive learning. We all receive dense 50-page PDF reports, but very few of us actually have the dedicated desk time required to sit down and read them. This is where Google's Notebook LM becomes essential. It's a specialized tool designed to help you digest deep information while you're on the move. You upload your dense reports, and the system automatically converts the text into a conversational 2-person audio podcast discussing the material. This takes learning out of your scheduled desk hours and pushes it into your dead time. You can absorb a white paper while commuting. The critical trade-off here is the format itself. By relying on an audio synthesis, you are going to miss out on complex data tables or visual charts embedded deep in the original PDF. But sacrificing deep visual data immersion is an acceptable trade-off if it is the only way to ensure you actually consume the core concepts of those massive reports. Our third major bottleneck is design paralysis. Too many professionals spend a disproportionate amount of their week manually formatting slides and charts just to make their ideas look presentable. To solve this, you can look at Napkin AI. It's a specialist tool built to transform abstract text into structured visual concepts. You paste your raw text notes directly into the system, and it instantly generates professional flowcharts and diagrams that you can export. The trade-off for Napkin AI is that you are locked into their specific template styles. It is a quick structuring tool, meaning it cannot replace bespoke graphic design. For full presentation building, there's a specialist tool already built into your workflow, PowerPoint Designer. The workflow requires you to just dump your raw, unformatted text onto a slide. You focus entirely on the content and let the AI instantly dictate the layout and formatting. Looking at our matrix one last time, the trade-off for both of these visual tools is homogenized aesthetics. Relying on automated layouts results in decks that look clean, but identical to everyone else's. For internal communication, having a slide that is instant and legible is a far more profitable business outcome than one that is perfectly customized but time-consuming. You should not try to adopt all 5 of these tools simultaneously. Forcing 5 new platforms into your routine at once will only create overwhelming friction. This flowchart is a workflow prescriber. You need to audit your own week, identify your single most severe bottleneck, and make your choice based on where you lose the most time. If you are an output-heavy implementer, like a marketer or a data analyst, your focus is on generation. Your exact stack should be AI for work to structure your writing and Perplexity to source your data quickly. You can safely ignore the design tools for now. If you are a visual communicator, a manager who lives in meetings and status updates, you should prescribe yourself Napkin AI and PowerPoint Designer. Let the AI remove the formatting chores so you can focus strictly on the narrative. And if you are a time-poor leader, Notebook LM is your mandatory tool. It is the most effective way to turn massive reading backlogs into commute-friendly audio. Keep in mind, adopting any of these specialist tools requires an upfront time investment to cross the initial learning curve. AI can't handle your strategic thinking, but a focused microstack clears the administrative friction that keeps you from doing it.